You have the chance tonight, or when if you guys win, to be the first player in NHL history to ever win the Stanley Cup 3 times in a row with 2 different teams. I'm wondering what you make of that and what this all means to you.
Yeah, I mean, it's first off, it's a great opportunity tonight. We know we're going to get their best, and we're going to come offline too. So we know we're going to get their best game. We always say the fourth is the hardest to win. But yeah, it's a great opportunity for myself. It's a great achievement. It would be an amazing accomplishment, that's for sure. So, still lots of work to do for our team and myself. So, it's exciting though to be talked about like that. So, just got to continue the work ethic and to compete. And we know tonight's going to be a tough battle.
We'll go to Luke Fox.
Morning, guys. David, what's it like waking up in the morning knowing that you have a chance to be a Stanley Cup champion tonight?
Yeah, I mean, it's like I said, it's a great opportunity for us to go out there and take it. But it's going to be hard. We know that team on the other side doesn't want to go down without a fight. So it's going to be the hardest one for us to win. So we just got to focus on staying in the moment and getting ready for tonight's game.
We'll go to Joe Smith.
Hey, Pat, I'm just curious, what do you think makes this team, this group special to you, having been around the last couple of years?
I just think how we come together as a team, and, we all want the same goal. We all play for each other. We play for the guy beside each other. And, for example, since Savvy's sitting next to me, when we trade for guys, even like Coleman and Goody last year and Bogo and those guys, we're in the middle of a freaking pandemic, and just the way our team comes together, and even this year, it's still not really normal. Savvy comes in, and just the way people welcome each other and how, players come in and fit in right away. And example again, Matthew Joseph's come in, has a huge impact on, those 2 games he plays. It's just, it's that brotherhood bond we have, and, the compete and the next man up mentality. So it's really been fun to watch these last 2 years, and it's been a fun group to be a part of. So, still lots of work to do, but, it's been fun to, go out there and put your skates on every single night with those guys that want to go out there and compete and win every single night. So,
go to Mary Fiallo.
David, kind of going off Luke's question there, this is the furthest point in the postseason you've been in your career. What's been the most exciting part of it, though, for you? I mean, going through this postseason run with this team, what's kind of stood out to you in terms of a moment that you're never going to forget?
I mean, it's been an unbelievable ride. I mean, I'm just enjoying every moment. It's been a great group of guys, and it was easy for me to fit in, and it's just I'm just enjoying every moment. You don't get too many chances of going that far in the playoffs, so I'm just trying to stay in the moment, enjoy every second of it, and we're right there. So we just got to keep going, keep pushing, and it's going to be hard tonight. And I'm just it's a special group. I knew coming in how tight they were. I mean, the last few years they had an awesome run, and they it was just something really special for me to come in, and I knew they had a chance to go at it again, and to fit in and be able to help them go all the way, it would be nice, and we're right there, so we just got to keep going.
We'll go to Ed and Cena.
Hi, Pat. I was wondering if I could ask you, a couple weeks ago, Cooper talked about a time back in the beginning of the 2019-20 season when, you guys were struggling out of the gate, and maybe there was a little bit of hangover from the Columbus series. And he credited guys like you and Shattenkirk as guys who kind of were these new guys who, kind of lifted that group up and kind of turned the page on that chapter. Do you remember that time? What do you remember about that? And just kind of, how important maybe that time was?
I mean, I'll kind of keep it simple for you. I think it was just kind of get over what happened to Columbus. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and chirp the media, but you guys kind of blew that out of proportion a little bit and kept bringing it up, and just had to get out of that head. That it's over. Last year was over, and you got to move forward, and you can't really think about what happened in years past. Yeah, did you have a really good year? Did you lose? Yeah, that happens, and it's how you respond and how you how you're going to respond to adversity. They hit a little adversity, and I thought our team came together, and I think it was a team effort. It wasn't just me and Shaddy. It was everyone collectively in that locker room come together and just come to the realization that the past is the past. We got to move forward, put our heads down, and we have a good opportunity to go at it again here. So that's all I can give you.
We'll take a couple more questions for the guys. Simone Olivier Lorange.
Good morning, guys. Question is for David. On a appris ce matin le décès du gardien de but des Blue Jackets, Mathis Kivlenix. Est-ce que c'est un gars que tu as côtoyé? Est-ce que tu connaissais-tu un peu? Comment tu as pris ça, cette nouvelle-là, ce matin?
Ouais, non, j'ai reçu un texte, dans le fond, ce matin. J'ai parlé à Nick Foligno, qui était proche aussi, dans le fond. On a été ensemble longtemps. C'est une nouvelle qui est extrêmement triste. C'est un gars qui était proche de l'équipe. Il a voyagé avec l'équipe pratiquement toute l'année cette année. Donc ça a été difficile un peu, un réveil un peu brutal à matin. C'est un gars qui était proche de l'équipe, un bon kid avec beaucoup de talent qui allait justement faire partie de l'équipe sûrement l'an prochain ou dans le futur. Donc c'est extrêmement plate d'apprendre ça ce matin.
Our last question will be Joe Smith.
Hey, David, I know when you got acquired, you mentioned you thought they were a special team and knew they'd be a good team for a number of years here. But what have you kind of learned now that you're being inside that locker room about this group, or what has kind of stood out or to you about just being part of the team and its, the way it plays?
I think it's just the calm inside the room. I think there's never ever some panic. I think no matter what happens, we stay focused, and you learn from guys that have been through that road, and that's why I try to learn as much as possible. You never been through those situations, but there's ups and downs in every series, and like I said from the start, it's a group with experience. They've been through some tough losses, and obviously winning last year was great for them, and you just want to be part of all that. I think it makes it special. There's always big losses. We had some tough ones there during the playoffs this year, and you just the way you respond, and that group just every time they come back and they're resilient, and that's why we're in that situation right now. They come back hard and they play hard every night, and we give ourselves a chance to win.
Thanks very much, guys.